this episode of driving really sketchy cars for several hours that we just bought. Honda Del Sol. So stay tuned. When you get back, I'll go over the car if we make it. If we break down, I'll take you along for the adventure as well. Honestly, I'm very impressed with how well and smooth this thing drives. And we got this car for a really good deal. I wish I could say it was my car, but it's not. Alright, we made it back alive. It was a 2-hour trip from Wyoming buying this car. But anyways, let's get right into it and take a walk around. Man, after driving this car and looking at it, I really wish I could say this is my car. But unfortunately, it is not. I helped a friend buy this car who went and looked at it with them and negotiated with the price. But long story short, they're looking for a fuel efficient car because they travel for work quite a bit and something that's cheap to maintain. And I was like, oh, older Honda, why not? And I've been looking for a while for one for them, and just there's piles of junk. All the stuff we're looking at, where you get there and they don't tell you that was a salvage title, etc. That was just, it's been frustrating, but I think we finally lucked out on this one. They had it listed for $4,000. I'll show you guys around the car, and then at the end of the video, I'll let you know how much we paid and see if you think I got her a good deal. So this car really doesn't need an introduction. It's a Honda Del Sol. I think everyone really knows what these are for the most part, especially Honda people. They only made them for about like one generation. It's called a CRX in other countries, but yeah, it's a 95 Del Sol. It's the fog light front end. I don't know the difference between what the name different was between the fog light and non-fog light front ends, but if you do know, comment below. I'm kind of curious to know more about these. I know a little bit about them, but nothing compared to like what I know about EFs and Tigras and stuff like that. And I forgot to mention, it's a SI model, so it has a D16 Z6 or whatever. So it's got single jingle VTEC. And this was like the best model you could get in the US besides the Del Sol VTEC, which came factory with the B16. So unfortunately it's not that. That would have been awesome. I want one of those someday, but very hard to find and they're super expensive these days. Anyways, I'll show you guys around the vehicle and show you some of the issues while we go around the car. So first of all, mileage on this car is pretty low for the year and for this area. It's a 143,810. If you're from like Wyoming or Montana area, you know, like it's really hard to find any, even like 2000s car with under 200,000 miles on them. Like there's so much space and highway in between like cities and stuff out here. So cars are just racking up miles. At least they're highway miles, so it's less harsh on the vehicle. But yeah, I think 143,000 miles is pretty low, and those miles are documented, so definitely 143,000 miles on this thing. So really the only aftermarket things done to this car are the headlights, and then it has aftermarket radio and obviously shift knob, boot, just little cosmetic things. Oh, and I forgot about the exhaust. It does have aftermarket exhaust. I don't know what it is, but it actually isn't that loud. Like I drove it for over 2 hours and I wasn't deaf. So it's a nice tone. It's a deeper tone. It's not like a dying goat or something like when people put fart cans on these cars, but yeah. But like the suspension's all stock. Everything else is stock. There's no like stupid wing on it or anything. It had aftermarket wheels on it when we went to go pick it up. I'll put a picture of it here. But wheels were just like off-brand wheels, and they just looked terrible to me, and it just no. So one of the issues on the interior are door handles are falling out. He went to replace, I think, the speaker or something, or I don't know, I can't remember what he said he did, but he accidentally broke the clip here, and then the screw back there is not fitting through there because it came out. But that's something we'll fix today, or well, tomorrow. I'll try to fix that at least the best I can for now until we get a new piece of plastic. One of the other funny things is he accidentally wired this backwards. So this now, well, it's not going to lock because Hondas, you have to hold this open when the door's open. But so when I turn the mirror up to adjust it, up and down, it unlocks and locks the vehicle. So hopefully, I think he's just flipped the clips around somehow. So we'll dig into that tomorrow. But that's just one of the smaller issues. It's missing the door speaker over there, and that door handle's also falling out. But the handles work perfectly fine still. So it's just kind of ugly and annoying because it's flopping around. One of the other issues on the car is it has a dent right here. I don't know how well you can see that. Maybe if I get some extra light on there. But it looks like someone bumped it, like backed into it or something, and then they put a little rattle can right here to cover up the scrape. Oh my goodness, guys, we forgot to do this. Remove the rust enhancers. Take these off. Any Honda you see that has those on, take them off immediately. Right off. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted, but those need to come off because those hold moisture and dirt up on the quarter panel and cause the quarter panel to rust. I don't know why Honda did that from the manufacturer, but terrible idea. But good thing I live out in Montana. They don't salt the roads or anything out here, so cars are usually spotless. They just have like sun damage. But anyways, let's get back to this. Yeah, so one other thing I forgot, I was kind of driving back and I completely forgot these cars have little compartments back here. So I wonder if there's anything in here. There's some speaker wire. What the? Okay. Book. Nothing. Just a little. Oh, that's the cover for the like fuel cap release. I'm guessing you used to have a subwoofer in here at some point. Actually, I don't even know what that cap is for. It's not for this, so I don't know. But maybe we'll find it eventually. So one of the other issues with the car is it needs a rack and pinion, which came brand new with, and a CV axle. So it has a little tiny bit of play in the steering. You can feel it back and forth, but it was good enough that it came with a new one to put in. Check out this powerhouse right here. So this is the other amazing thing about this car is the engine bay, completely stock. It even has a factory air box in it still. It never got a hot air intake in it, which is surprising with Hondas, dude. Still has a cruise control, AC works, also has power steering. Like, thing is just mint. Oh, and obviously this thing needs rear brakes, as you heard when I was backing it in the garage. It's on the squealers. It's really obnoxious only when you're backing up. When you're going forward, you can still hear it, but not like that. So just little things like that here and there. Also, I want to see what's in the glove box. I opened it for a second. I saw a flashlight. I was like, what the heck? So, spare bulbs. What's this? Oh, dude, no way. Is this owner's manual? Heck yeah, dude. That's a score. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, it also has brand new tires on the factory wheels. Got some more Honda stuff. Oh, the Honda radio. He probably has a factory radio still. I should see if he still has it. It'd be cool to get that from him. Also, what is this? Summary of coverages. Is this like a warranty thing? I don't know what this is. But definitely cool to have all the original Honda paperwork with it. This is a score right here. You can put that back in the bag so it doesn't get moisture or something in it. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Sorry it was a little sporadic. I just wanted to kind of take you guys along for the adventure because this is definitely a cool find, cool car. And next week we'll kind of tear into it a little bit, start fixing some things. I think one of the first things I want to do is take off all these dumb stickers everywhere. I mean, born to die. I mean, one, that's just dumb, and two, Hondas don't die. They only become faster. I also want to try to bring back the paint a little bit. It's kind of dull. The car was originally a Texas car, I think he said, and then it spent the rest of its life in Wyoming, Montana, so it's a little dull, but I'm sure I can shine it up a little bit better for her. So stay tuned for next week's video. And before I wrap up this video, I know a lot of you are curious on what we ended up paying for the car in the end. Like I said before, the car was listed for $4,000. When we got there, there's more issues with it than that were listed, and he honestly didn't know about a few of them. I was just looking over the car, looking underneath what I could, and he didn't even know about the quarter panel dent until I pointed it out to him, which is another kind of major thing because it's a quarter panel. But allowing him to keep his wheels to sell separately and putting the stock wheels on the car, ended up paying $2,800 for it. So let me know in the comments if you think that was a good deal for her. I mean, first Del Sol purchase I've ever been a part of, so don't know much about them, but I do know they're going up in value, and this one being close to stock obviously makes it more valuable. Even with the issues, the rack and pinion, I'm going to put inner and outer tie rods on it because obviously you just might as well do them at the same time. Rear brakes, inside door handles, and the CV shaft. Probably just do both CV shafts while the front end is apart, but those are the issues that I know of with the car as of right now. I mean, it drove smooth other than that, and yeah, let me know if it was a good deal or not. If you liked the video, I appreciate a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and follow my Instagram, Conjo_brothers, if you want to see more details on there, sneak peeks and so on. If you actually followed me on Instagram, you would have saw this in my story, a little sneak peek of it. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll put all my links below for discounts. I also set up a PayPal donation link because I had a few people asking to donate to the channel, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate just the idea of it, but liking, subscribing, and watching the videos is a tremendous help, and I appreciate all that. But yeah, anyways, stay tuned until next week. We'll start digging into the car a little bit, making it look a little nicer, and some more Honda content on the channel, and Del Sol content. If you like Del Sols, you got some Del Sol content coming to you. I'm going to be doing probably all the work on this car, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.